Oh my god! Hello and welcome back to ThrillNet, bringing you everything thrill related in the UK and beyond via the internet. I'm here today at Blackpool Pleasure Beach. It's Saturday the 23rd of October 2021. It's late night riding once again, and I've actually not been since the Oktoberfest late night riding, which was last month. So it's been about a month since I've actually been at park, because I've been at university and I barely got any sleep. I mean, if you know, you know on that one, but it's been very busy, put it that way. But yeah, I'm here in front of the Valley of, I think it's for the Valley of Carnival Freaks. It's like a little prop thing for Journey to Hell, Freak Nights, the park's thrilling Halloween event. I'm not going to be doing that one because I'm scared to go in the scare maze, but yeah, he decided to jump scare me there, and I'm sure it made for an interesting intro before this clip I'm filming right now. Over here at Infusion, after I just tripped up over there, and I did a mic book from Pleasure Beach Experience and fell over. Like, they need to, don't just redo outside the shop, do all of this area, like, yeah, it's just over there. What, there's a staff store, that's even worse. Anyway, Infusion. There's a crane over it. It seems they're replacing the chain lift apparently. I don't think Pleasure Beach have given advance notice on this one, which I guess, you know, Alton Towers didn't with the Smiler either, but at least this ride doesn't have a soundtrack on around it, and it's not been testing every day. Like, I mean, Alton Towers, the way they've handled the Smiler situation is ridiculous. At least with this one, I think it was Scott from PBE said the chain's been replaced, but it certainly looks like that. There's a train still on the lifter, but yeah, there's a crane over here, so it's clearly having maintenance done. I mean, fair enough, Pleasure Beach has a closed season. It's not like Towers where they've got months to sort this out. And, you know, Infusion is getting on now, opened in the 90s, you know, short closed season. It's understandable that they might be having to do some extended maintenance on it.
Do not run. Don't touch your blaster until the, what does it say? Safety bar has lowered. Yeah.
We're hearing impossible, everybody, because the one thing I don't like about Pleasure Beach is the staggered openings. Like, it's a bit ridiculous what they actually open at 10 o'clock. They might as well just open the park at 11 o'clock. Welcome to the labyrinth. Thought I'd do that again. Unfortunately, Grand National is going to be closed for the rest of the season, which is an absolute shame. But at least Pleasure Beach have given advance notice on this, unlike you, Alton Towers, with the Smiler. Absolutely ridiculous. But with this, you know, they've said it's having an extensive retrack / maintenance and just things like that to prolong its lifespan. And it's a really old coaster, you know, it opened in 1935. This Mobius twin track looping coaster, and yeah, perfectly understandable. As I said, Pleasure Beach have a short closed season, and you know, if it needs track work, it needs track work at the end of the day. So yeah, we're here on Alice in Wonderland, or should I say Amanda in Wonderland. Did you know Amanda Thompson was the voice actor for the announcement that plays outside? So, hey everybody, come in my rabbit hole, and I can't remember what it says, something like that. And we're also joined by this guy again. Like, what are you doing taking up capacity in this car? Mad Hatter on ThrillNet. And we've got somebody else on ThrillNet. Hello mate, you're on ThrillNet now as well. Not sure what it is. Is it for a Journey to Hell? Is it an old ride animatronic? It might be from like Magic Mountain or something like that. But yeah, it's here near Nickelodeon Land, near Revolution. Ow, my head! I literally just banged my head then. Well, today really is going well, isn't it? First of all, I fell over near Grand Prix, and I've just banged my head trying to film Revolution. Danielle's trying to get on a horse, but she seems to be struggling. I believe this is an old Derby Racer horse or something. Loads of theming has just appeared around the park. I think it's for Journey to Hell. They're trying to give Journey to Hell that sort of old abandoned amusement park feel. And I really like how they're sort of playing Shut Up Avalanche through the trees on sort of the Pleasure Beach's heritage for the event, if you get what I mean. I think it's a really good idea that they could develop further. So yeah, it's really cool. What the actual heck is that? It looks weird and questionable. Hey, it's Edward and Christian! So we've also got two others here now. We've got Edward and Christian, who you just saw in that big one shot, and I think we are going to Burger King now.
Getting a Whopper!
Yeah, I am getting a massive Whopper. Absolutely delicious it's going to be. Which means it's time for FastFoodNet. Hello and welcome back to FastFoodNet, bringing you everything fast food related in the UK and beyond via the internet. And as you know, today I had a large Whopper meal, which was delicious. Had some fries obviously and a fancy drink. Oh, honestly, it was as good as always. I'll give it a 9 out of 10. Next we're on to Josh. Josh, what did you have for your lunch?
Same as usual, large Whopper meal, 8 out of 10. It was wonderful.
Hooray! Danielle, what did you have for your lunch?
I had a large chicken nuggets meal, 6 chicken nuggets, and it was nice. I give it a 9 out of 10.
Hooray! And now, back to the thrills. Well, I hope you enjoyed FastFoodNet. Since we did that, we have been on Icon and Big One. Icon, you know, it was a morning ride, and it felt a bit like a morning ride. I've had faster rides in Icon, but it was still a front row ride, and I do love that coaster front row. You don't get to do it all that often, and it was really good. And the front row was very quiet, so why not? And then after that, what are you doing, Daniel? We went on Big One. Back row, the back 2 rows were empty, and I think it has got slightly rougher since the start of the season. Obviously we are coming to the end of the season now, so it's not had extensive maintenance for a while, but still I've had much rougher rides on Big One, and then that it was really good. And despite the fact there's a bit of wind today, it was actually running quite fast and giving some nice airtime. But yeah, we'll speak to you later. And here we have a wild Ed and Christian on the flying machines, and Ed is apparently looking a little bit scared, you know. Some of these rides prove a bit too much for him sometimes, and yeah, we're going to meet up with them in a minute, and we might do Derby Racer, but the queue is looking a bit big, and like, yeah, we would do it if it's walk on, but other than that, even if we use the easy pass, we'd still have to wait if it wasn't walk on. So we've done a few rides since we last spoke to you. We did Derby Racer, had a nice ride on a horse, did flying machines again, to basically make Ed even more terrified, because he was pretty scared of it the first time he did it. Yeah, he did. He did want to do it again, but we all made him terrified, as we always love to do, because Ed gets scared very easily. And we've just done Ice Blast Just. Special shout out, staff shout out to Martin, a brilliant staff member who works on Ice Blast Grand Prix. And recently, well, he was working on it on our last visit anyway, Big Dipper as well. So, yeah, big shout out, yeah, card it top right for the last vlog. And if you haven't done so already, for more things thrill related in the UK and beyond, subscribe to ThrillNet. I know I've not been putting out that much content lately because of university, but I'll have a video out soon explaining all about that one. But yeah, make sure you subscribe, because I'm still going to be uploading to this channel when I can. Now, because it's late night riding, the DJ is here, which is good because it's not always here at late night riding, but it's meant to be, so it's good to see it. Playing some absolutely banging tunes as always. But why is there no one watching? I feel sorry for the guy, there's no one watching this. So, you know, if you do come to a late night riding, come down to the hub and check if the DJ's on, because it should be. And you know, it's really good, it really makes the late night riding atmosphere. And sometimes he's in FY4 as well, so definitely come down this side of the park and have a look. Go and support him, brilliant guy. So we're back on Pleasure Beach Express again for like the 3rd time today. Shout out to John, the amazing train driver on here. who waited for us. We were literally running to the train because it was about to leave. We shouted, "John, wait for us!" and he waited for us. And yeah, he's a legend train driver. Honestly, he's amazing, and he works on here a lot. But Infusion, the crane is no longer here. Like, surely they haven't finished the lift hill yet, right? Redoing the chain on it. I mean, I know the Pleasure Beach maintenance team are good, unlike a certain other parks, but I don't think they're that good. Surely not, right? Who knows? So, Christian, what are your first impressions of Pleasure Beach Express? You've never been on this before.
It goes past a load of stuff, but it has random animals for no reason.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I'm sorry, Big One interrupted you a bit there. Like, shut up, love. I do love you, but like, here we are on a wonderful Saturday evening on River Caves. This is obviously used for Journey to Hell for the Legend of the Cursed River Caves, in which you ride this in complete darkness with actors. I'm glad I'm not experiencing that, I can tell you that for sure. I failed this last vlog, so let's try again. Welcome to the Valley of the Kings. It didn't get blocked that time, hooray! FastFoodNet. Hello and welcome back to FastFoodNet, the second edition of the vlog, bringing you everything fast food related in the UK and beyond via the internet. And we've just had tea, and I had a nice juicy hot dog in a bun, as I often do for me tea, at least once I visit Pleasure Beach, either for lunch or tea. But there was a bit of a disaster. When I was getting to the end of my hot dog, you know, there was a few inches left. It was a bit too big for the bread it was in. So yeah, the sausage fell on the floor. You may have seen it on mine and Pete Parkman's Instagram story, because Josh was recording when the incident happened, but yeah.
That wasn't intentional.
Yeah, I was just singing along to this song that was playing, I don't know the name of it. Yeah, basically what Danielle's singing, and then suddenly it fell on the floor. And the other thing I would mention is the sausage was a little bit colder than normal today.
Probably because of the weather,
you know, probably because of the weather, but yeah.
Time of year.
Considering it fell on the floor, which is a bit, I give it a 7 out of 10. Next we're on to Danielle. Danielle, what did you have for your tea?
So for tea, I had a nice hot dog.
Yeah?
Same as you. And it was a bit cold, like you said, but it could just be because of the weather, but it is absolutely freezing now.
Oh, it is. It says it's 11 degrees and it
It's
feels
10
about
degrees.
5 degrees.
But overall, I give it an 8 out of 10.
And finally, we are on to Josh. What did you have for your tea?
I also had the hot dog today. It was very good, but yeah, like it wasn't that cold, to be fair. It was probably only because of weather. So you know, 8 out of 10 again.
Hooray! And now back to the thrills. We're here on Wallace and Gromit now, and yeah, this is brilliant as always. First time I've actually done this today. Here are the Danielle rabbits, and yeah.
We always have on the train.
Ed, you should be on this ride with us. Jump scare coming up. There we go. Edward! So, we've just done Icon, and for some reason it's about 9 o'clock now. Well, about 20 past 9 actually. They put the Journey to Hell, I'm assuming, soundtrack on, and then it's also doing a different announcement on the launch, which sounds like a guy from Ice Blast, and it's like a creepy announcement. Not a fan of the soundtrack.
Like right in the middle.
Oh my god. Sorry guys. Sorry for if you're watching this. But yeah. The soundtrack in the station, and they're still playing the original one outside. You might be able to hear in the background. It's just like this massive like drone noise that isn't very nice.
Yeah.
Not very good. It's very quiet. And then you get to the launch, and the launch is actually quite good announcement, quite a good creepy thing, you know, but it's too quiet. But yeah, probably going to do Big One now, and then I don't know what we're doing after that. Ed's really enjoyed his night ride on Big One, and he now takes this at night over Alton Towers. I'm very impressed. because I mean I was only at Alton Towers at night briefly, but the atmosphere doesn't really change. But this at night is something else. This is amazing at the day, but this at night you can't get any better. Big one was incredible, front row. I had better rides earlier on back row, like an hour or two ago. There was a bit of wind still, but honestly it's been running really good today. It's so good, big one. And Icon's been alright. I have had better night rides on it, but it's been alright. I would actually say, to be honest, that this has been running better than Big One. But no, this has been running better than Icon, sorry, today. But I obviously still do prefer Icon over Big One in general, because Icon is Icon. It's a special ride to me, and it is absolutely incredible. But Big One is amazing as well. Right, guys, it is that time. We have had getting on all the rides again. It's a shame about Grand National and Infusion being closed, but that is understandable. We've been joined today by Josh, Danielle, Ed and Christian, his friend, or I should say I have been joined by them. It's a shame Ed and Christian couldn't spend all day with us, because with the Easy Pass system you can only have maximum 3 people on it. And we thought it'd be better because Ed and Christian are good friends, you know, if they could go around together rather than bunkers and being left off every ride. It is what it is. Pleasure Beach needs to change that, really. It's the one major thing I have with this park, with this building. But apart from that, it's been a brilliant day. False vlog ending. We are going in Pasaje Del Terror for Halloween. The first ever scare attraction.
You wish.
No, we're actually not. Thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed this little shot. There's the promenade. It's very busy. My dad's not quite here yet, so why not film this shot? Right, I need to shut up now. Click the icon at the bottom of your screen to subscribe. Click the video on the right side of your screen to watch my hilarious vlog from Blackpool Pleasure Beach Oktoberfest. I'm Ben, you've been watching ThrillNet. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video.